Hi, hello my dear students. Today let us solve the continuation of yesterday's lecture. So we'll directly go to the problem without wasting time. So work out from first principle 2.5 centimeter thick cement concrete of 1:2:4 for damp proof course. Right? We have to work out the quantities of 2.5 centimeter to construct or to lay 2.5 centimeter thick cement concrete of the ratio 1:2:4 for DPC, right? So the procedure is same like yesterday's. So for solution, same solution. So what, let us assume, so DPC work is an meter square work, means let us assume, okay, let us assume what 100 meter square area of DPC laying. Okay, let us assume 100 meter square of DPC laying. So if you assume 100 meter square of area, what is the dry material required? Dry material required, okay, to make 100 meter square area. So what it will be? So 100 plus 50 by 100 into 100. What I am taking? I am taking 50% extra. So it will be 150 meter square. Okay. Now I'll again adding extra 10%. I'll add again extra 10% of materials for unevenness. Okay, unevenness in the surface of the base course. Okay, so if I add 10% to this, what it will become? It will become 160 meter square. Okay, I'll add 10% of materials for unevenness. Now what will be the total volume? So volume of concrete required for DPC of 25 centimeter thick. So what will be the concrete required? That will be 160, what we have assumed, into 0.025. Why? We have to lay 25 centimeter 2.5 centimeter thick cement concrete. So 160 into 0.025, when I convert it to meter, so what we will get as 4 meter cube. So the volume of concrete required for DPC of 25 centimeter thick is 4 meter cube. So once we get this 4 meter cube, once we get the volume, we can go for our tabulation measurement form. Before that, what is the ratio given? That is 1:2:4, right? Okay, so 1 plus 2 plus 4 will be 1 plus 2 plus 4 will be 7, right? Ratio given, so total is 7, right? Sorry, due to some disturbances. Okay, so where were we? Ratio is 1:2:4. So 1 plus 2 4 is 7, right? So cement is 1, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate. So 1 by 7, 2 by 7, 4 by 7 it will happen. So I will tabulate now. So let me draw the tabulation. So now first one is A, that is material and its cost, right? So material and its cost. Now what are the materials required? First one is cement that will be 1 by 7 into what we have the total volume, that is 4 meter cube. What it will come 571 meter cube. Okay, for 0.71 into 30 bags, how much we'll get? We'll get around 17 bags. So as we did yesterday, same 17 bags. What is the rate? 300 per bag. So it will be 17 into 300 into 5100 will be the rupees. Now second one is the fine aggregate. So fine aggregate will be 2 by 7 of 4, which will be 1.423 meter cube. So I'll take directly 1.423. so for meter cube we have, if you practice you will get the rate automatically what I have written. 700 I took, so 700 into 1.423 you will get 996.10, 1.423 into 700. Now third one is coarse aggregate. It is 4 by 7 into 4. Wait my dear students, so this is 1.142. so 2 into 4 divided by 7 is 1.142. so this would be 1.142. so be careful, don't make mistakes, otherwise the cost will be high. So 1.142 into 700, 799.4. now 4 for the 16 divided by 7, it is 2.285. you will get 2.285 here also. What is the cost is 850, so we will get 1942.85. so this is the material which we require: cement, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate. Okay, now let us make the total for our reference, because we have to add every time. 0.4 plus that is 7842.25. so this is the total amount for the materials. Okay, so next one will be labor. Okay, labor requirement and their wages or cost. So according to the NBC of India, we have to write. Okay, I'll directly write now. Head mason we require is 1 by 4. Mason, it's all given in the textbook. Okay, B and the textbook, you refer the B and the. Okay, now male mazdoor I'll take as 2, female mazdoor 3, bishti as 3 by 4. Fine. Now so we have another regulation, that is we know for this amount of work, but here this mason and head mason is for, I'll write down according to NBC, so 12.5 meter square per day. 12.5 meter square per day. For this quantity per day, the head mason will be 1 by 4 and mason will be half. Then for 20 meter square per day, the other workers, that is male mazdoor, female Mazdur. What I am going to tell is their quantity of work is different. For this is for 12.5 meter square per day. Here they 20 meter square per day. Okay, so based upon that we have to calculate now. First I'll take head mason, right, visible, yeah, head mason. So what is 1 divided by 4? So for 12.5 meter square of work, 1 by 4 mason we require. So what is the amount of work we assume? That is 100 meter square of work. So cross multiply, you will get this solution, that is 1 by 4 into 100 divided by 12.5. okay, when we do that, so 1 divided by 4 into 100, 12.5, it is 2. So we'll get 2 number of head mason. So cost is 500, amount will be 1000.00. So head mason is over. Next, mason. So mason is like same. For 12.5 meter of work we need half. For 100 meter square of work, how much? So cross multiply, you will get as 1 divided by 2 into 100 divided by 12.5, 4. So 4 masons you require. So cost is same, 500. So you will here 2000. okay, when I come to male Mazdur, here the specification changes. See here, this is for 20 meter square per day. So for 20 meter square per day we require 2 male Mazdur. For 100 meter square per day, how much we require? That is 0.2 into 100 divided by 20. It will be 200 divided by 20, 10. Okay, male Mazdur, how much quantity is given? 2 quantity. Female Mazdur, okay, so 0.2. okay, they have been specified here that this is for, actually by them it is for 28.3 meter square. You just don't think about that. Here they have given us that for 12.5 meter square per day, 1 by 4 head mason, 1 by 2. For 20 meter square per day, they have given head mason as 1, female Mazdur, so male Mazdur as 1, female Mazdur as 1, and Bisti as half. Okay, this is given by them. Okay, you can see in the DPC laying work. So any laying work, the code provides this value. For 20 meter square per day, male Mazdur is 1, female Mazdur 1, Bisti half. So for 20 meter square per day, so 1 into 100 is 100 by 20, we will get 5. Okay, for female Mazdur, so for 20 we require 1, for 100 same, we will get 5 female Mazdur, and Bisti. Okay, for 20 meter square of work we require half. For 100 meters of work we require, so 100 into 0.5 divided by 20, that is 2.5 we get. So we'll take it as 3. Okay, so what is the cost of male Mazdur? That is 350. Here is 300, it is 150. So it will be 350 into 5, 1750. So 5 into 3500. So Bisti will be 450. So the total labor cost will be 1000 3000, 4750, then 5000, it will be 6700. So what we got, the material cost and the labor cost, we got 6700. So what are the then what are remaining? Tools and plants are remaining, water charge and contractors profit. So they are easy. What we have, 1.5 into a plus b, 1.5 into a plus b plus c, then 10% of all the a b c d. So I'll go to the next page. Let me tabulate it. So next one is C, that is T and P cost. So T and P cost will be 1.5% of A plus B, 1.5% of A plus B. So here I in the remarks I'll write A, what total we got? We got the total of, wait, I'll see the total. Seven 7842.25. Whatever we got B, 6700. So into 1.5% divided by, so it will be 218.13 for tool and plus cost. Then water charge cost will be 1.5 A plus B plus C divided by 100, because 1.5% of A plus B plus C we are taking. So what it will be, so this will be total into 1.5 divided by 100, 221. So it will be 221, right? 221. 40. Now E item is what? Contractors profit. Contractors profit, that will be 10% of A plus B plus C plus D divided by 100, and that will be, I'll calculate, it will be 1498.18. Okay, now you make the grand total, all you add, I'll add. So 1647.996, so 16,479 rupees. So the rate per unit will be 16,479.96 divided by the assumed, how much square meter we have assumed? 100, right? So divided by 100, it will be 164.79 meter square per meter square. This is sorry, the rate per unit will be 164.79 per meter square, rate per unit. So this is how we do for the DPC type of work. So I'll go to the next problem. Okay, so next question is, work out from the first principle the cost of slab of proportion 1:2:4. Now I'll go little speed. Okay, so what is the first step? Let us assume some quantity of work depending upon the type of work. So let us assume wet volume of concrete, wet volume of concrete required to lay the slab. Okay, that is 10 meter cube. Let us assume 10 meter cube of work for the to lay the slab, right? Now what we did, we have to take dry material required, that is dry material required for the wet mix of 10 meter cube will be how much? I'll take 50%. Okay, that will be 10 plus 50 by 100 into 10, it will be 15 meter cube, right? Then add 4% for it because of unevenness. I'll write here unevenness of surface. So that will be 15.4 meter cube. So I got the volume for which I need to calculate. So what is the ratio given? 1:2:4. It will be 7 if I add. So this first box you are familiar now, that is serial number, particulars, quantity or number, rate per unit, amount, remarks. So first one, what is the first one? That is quantity, material and its cost. So material, quantity of material and its cost. Okay, so what are the material required? They have given the ratio solution. So first item I will take as cement. Okay, cement will be what? 1/7 into 15.4, it will be 2.2 meter cube. So 2.2 into 30 will be 66 bags. We already did this because one problem also we got 1:2:4. So same, just 300, rate will be 300. It will be, so for 300 bags, which 300 into 66, 19,800 rupees. Now I'll take fine aggregate. That will be 2/7 into 15.4. 4.4 we get 4.4 meter cube. So for 1 meter cube, what is the cost? 700. Just multiply 700 into 4.4 will be 3080.00. Next, coarse aggregate. So 1:4:7 4/7 into 15.4. 15.4 now calculate matter. Okay, so 4 into 15.4 divided by 7 is 8.8. So 8.8 meter cube. So what is the cost? 850. Just to multiply 748000. So this is what we need for the slab. Then what are the inputs for the slab? What we need, with this we can do the concrete. In the slab matte items irtave. What are the items in the slab other than this concrete? Steel, right? So next item is steel. Okay, steel I'll take at the rate of 2% for 10, at the rate of 2%, at the rate of 2% for 10 meter cube of concrete. Okay, 2% and the rate 2/100 into 10 into 7.85 ಅಥವಾ 78.5, sorry, 78.5. Again 78.5, it is the density of the steel. Okay, 2% of 10 meter cube of concrete ಗೆ 78.5 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? So T divided by 100 into 10 into 78.5, it will be 15.7. Okay, so what is the rate? So that is 4000 per quintal. So what is the value we got? 15.7. so it will be 62,800. so 62,800 for the steel. With that too we taken only at the rate of 2% for 10 meter cube of concrete. Now what steel sikre saka matin beku. If we got steel, then it's enough. What we require other than steel and concrete? So to placement, for the placement of steel, what we require? We require binding wires, right? To tie the steel we require binding wires. So next item, E will be your binding wire. Okay, how we will take? So you take lump sum, or you take just 2 kg. Okay, so for 2 kg of binding wire it will be 700 cost, 1400 will be the, okay. So then for the binding wire over, then what we require? We require the foam work. This foam work is given by the NBC for, so you are seeing, okay, for 1 meter cube of centering and shuttering we assume 500 rupees as lump sum amount. Okay, so 1 meter cube ge 500 rupees. ನಮ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೀಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಇದೆ? 10 meter cube. What is we assumed? We assumed as 10 meter cube of work. For 1 meter cube it is 500. 10 meter cube is to 10 into 5, it will be 5000. Now make the total. So what are the materials we require? So 5000 is the foam work, 1400 is for the binding wires, 62800 is for the steel, 7480 coarse aggregate, 3080 fine aggregate, 19800 for steel. It will be 99560. Only the material and cost for 10 meter cube of work, it will be 99560 rupees. Now labor and its cost, labor requirement and its cost. Okay, so here as per the NBC of India, for RCC work and that too 2.83 meter cube per day, they have given one list. That is for RCC work, that is of laying, for laying of RCC work or preparation and laying of RCC work for 2.83 meter cube per day, we have head mason 1/4, mason half, male mazdoor mm 3 number, female mazdoor 3 number. Then whom we require bar bender, right, to bend the bar half. Then we require carpenter for the foam work 3 number, and helper bisti half. So these are the quantities. Now we have to calculate these laborers and their cost. So first I will take head mason. So how to calculate? I'll show you again here. So it is basic. So for 1/4 meter of work, okay, 1/4 for 2.83 meter cube of work. So what is our meter cube of work? It is 10. So 10 into 1/4 divided by 2.83. So 10 into 1 divided by 4 divided by 2.83. 0.88 will come. So I'll take as head mason as 1. So cost is 500. So So total cost will be 500. Next, mason how we require half for 2.83. For 10, how much we required? It will be 0.5 into 10 divided by 2.83. So 1.7 we get. I'll take as 2, 500, so 1000 rupees. Similarly, for male mazdoor, how much we require? That is 3 number, अथवा 2.833 for 10 meter cube of work. So 3 by 10, 3 into 10 divided by 2.83. So we require 10.60, that is 11 number of male mazdoor. Cost is 350. So 11 into 350 will be 3850. 3850.00. Next, female mazdoor. So same quantity. So 11, 300. So 11 into 300, 3300. Okay. Next, bar bender. So how is the bar bender? Half. So for 2.83 meter cube of work we require half. So we require for 10, right? 10 into 0.5 divided by 2.83, 1.7. So 1.7. So we will take 2 number of bar benders and their cost is 500 rupees. So 1000 rupees is the cost. Next, whom? Carpenter. So what is his number? 3 number, right? 3 number for 2.83. What is our work? 10 into 3 divided by 2.83. we will get same 11 into 500. So we will get 11 into 500 is 5500 for centering and shuttering including the carpenter. So carpenter value is 5500. Next, Bishti, we require half for 2.83. What about 10? So 10 we require 2 number of helpers, 150 cost, it will be 300. So the total of labor wages will be how much? We'll calculate now. 500 plus 1000 plus 38, 3300, 1000, 5500, 300 will be 15,450. So 15,450 is the total for the labor and its costs. Now see what is this? Tools and TP cost. TP cost, that is 1.5% of A plus B divided by 100. So 99560 plus 15450 into 1.5 divided by 100 will be 1725.15. Next, water charge cost, that is 1.5% of A plus B plus C divided by 100. So 99560 plus 15450 plus 1725.15 divided by 100 into 1.5. So 1751.02. So the value should be increasing from C because it is percentage values, right? Then contractors profit. So 10% of A plus B plus C plus D divided by 100, it will be 1751.02 plus 1725.15, 450, 99560 into 10 divided by 100. So 11,848, 11,848.61. Okay, so this is the total for contractor profit. Now I'll make the grand total. Okay, I'll make the total and so the grand total will be 130,334.78. Okay, so rate per unit is equal to 130,334.78 divided by what we assumed, 10 meter cube of work. So rate per unit is equal to, that is 13,033.47 per meter cube for the slab work. So this is the rate per unit, that is 13,033.47 per meter cube. This much amount will require for a slab work of 10 meter cube of work. Okay, so this is how we analyze the rate for the slab work. So we'll go to next problem, fifth one. So the next question is, calculate the quantity and cost for the following data. That is, we have to calculate the analysis of rate for the column and the beam. So I'll do column, so beam will come as same, almost same. So the beam is you do for your assignment. Okay, so I'll do column. So calculate the quantity and cost for the following column of proportion 1:1.5:3, right? Okay, so let us, so same as previous, let us assume, so column is which work, it is a meter cube work, so 10 meter cube of column work. Okay, then dry material required to make wet mix, that is 50%. We'll add, right? So 10 plus 50 by 100 into 10, so we'll get 15 meter cube. And also we add what, adding 4% extra for unevenness of surface, right? That is 15 plus 0.4, 15.4 meter cube is our total volume. Now what we got, the ratio is 1:1.5:3. Okay, now add this, what we will get, 1 plus 2 ones are 2, that will be 3/2 plus 3. So we'll just add it, so 3/2 plus 3 plus 1. Okay, sorry, this is not like this, wait, we have to take what, LCM now. So what it becomes, so 1 plus 3/2 plus 3. So if we solve this by taking LCM of 2, we will get as 2 LCM, so 2 plus 3 plus 6, right? So 11/2, it will be 5.5. Just add this. Okay, 1 is to 1 and 1 is to 1.5:3. So now, so I didn't write the tablet, I'll tablet and let you know. Okay, now what we got, 5.5, we got the total for the ratio. Now I'll make the column, serial number, particulars, what is this, quantity or number, this is rate per unit, this is amount, and this is remarks. Fine. Now we have to do same. So A1, first step, that is material and its cost. Material and its cost. Okay, then what is the quantity or number? So for the column, what we need, first we need concrete, and we also need what? Steel, binding wire, and also the foam work, right? So cement, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate ratio is here. So cement A1, so it is 1 divided by 5.5 into 15.4. How much I will get? I will get 2.8 into 30, so I will get 84 packs, right? So how much is the cost? It is 300. So 84 into 300 is 25,200 is the cost for the cement. Now fine aggregate. So fine aggregate will be 1.5:2. Okay, that is 1 in teacher, 1 in teacher, 1 into. So this can be written as 3/2. So 3/2 or 3/2 can be taken as 1.5 divided by 5.5 into 15.4. You will get around 4.2. So 4.2 meter cube. What is the cost? 700. So it will be 700 into 4.2 is 2940. Now coarse aggregate, that is 3 divided by 5.5 into 15.4, that would be 8.4. So 8.4 meter cube into 850 rupees. 850 into 8.4 will be 7140. 7140 rupees. So whatever we wanted, we just calculated the as per the ratio, cement, fine aggregate, and coarse aggregate. Now what we need, after this we need steel. So in the last problem only we solved the how to take steel, that is at the rate of 2% for 10 meter cube of RCC work. So this is RCC work, right? So what is the specification for the labor remains same for all the RCC works. Okay, so 2% for 10 meter cube. So it will be 2 by 100 into 10% into 10 into its density 78.5. When we multiply this, we will get 15.7, right? 78.5 into 10 into 2. Yes. Then what is the cost of steel? That is 4,000 per quintal. So 62,800. 62,800 is the total cost of the steel. So for this 2% of steel, what we assume? We assume binding wire. So binding, here is an binding wire. So here remark I can give is, we will take 2 kg for 10 meter cube of work. So binding wire, so 2 kg for 10 meter cube of work. Okay, so I need 2 kg. So what is the cost? 700. So 1,400 will be the cost. Now form work. Form work in the sense, what is that? Your column box mold for column box. Okay, so it is also, we are taking lump sum amount, that is rupees 500 for 1 meter cube of work. Okay, for 1 meter cube of work I will take lump sum amount as 500 rupees. Which work we have? We have 10 meter cube of work, so amount is 500 per meter cube, so it will be 5,000. So make the total now, grand total, that is 25,200, 2940, 7140, 62800, 1400, and 5,000 will fetch us 104480. Okay, 1,04,480 is the amount. Now what is our next step? That is our labor requirement, right? So second step will be our labor requirement. Okay, labor requirement. So as per the NBC, it's better, I'll go to the next page. So second one is B stage, that is labor requirement and its cost, right? Now what I'll do means, so according to NBC, so in the last problem we have to solve now, same specification will be there for your RCC work, that is proportioning of layers of RCC work for 2.83 meters cube per day. Is 2.83 meter cube per day. So head mason was 1/4, mason was half, male mazdoor 3, female mazdoor 3, and barbender half, carpenter 3, your bestie will be 1/2. Okay, so for the RCC work this is common for beams and slabs and columns, this is same. Now what you have to do, we have to take head mason. So head mason, so he is 1/4 of, so 1/4 for 2.83 meter cube of work. Our work is 10 meter cube, so 10 into 1/4 we will get 0.7. So 1, cost is 500, amount will be 500 rupees. Now B, next is mason. Okay, I'll not do the calculation now, I'll take directly 2, that is 2.83a half 100, 10 ಗೆ you multiply, you will get 1/7, so 500, it will be 1000. Next C will be the male mazdoor. So the calculation is just previous how many male mazdoor we got. See here, we got 11 male mazdoors, female same, so barbender 2, 11, carpenter 11, bestie 2. So same calculation we will encounter here. Okay, so same calculation, same rate amount and same total will come. So I'll just copy down it because there is nothing new, I had already explained it. So 11 number of male mazdoors, amount is 350, then female mazdoor 11 number, amount is 300, then barbender he is also 2 in number, cost is 500, then carpenter so is also 11, cost is 500, and last one is bestie 2 in number, 150, so it will be 350 into 11, so 3850, next 3300, 1000. Next this is 5500. This is 300. So our total will be as previous, that is 15,450. So next C, that is tool and plant cost. So that will be 1.5 percentage of A plus B. So that will be 15,450 plus 1,4480 into 1.5 divided by 100, that is 1798.95. 1798.95. Okay, this is for the T and P cost. What will be the water charge cost? So that is also 1.5% of A plus B plus C. So when we do is, we will 1798.95 15450 4480 into 1.5 divided by 10, that is 182593. Then your profit, contractors profit, that is 10% of A plus B plus C plus D. It will be, when I do the calculation, I'll tell you. It will be, so 12355.48. So what will be the grand total? Grand total will be, that is 135910.36. So then your rate per unit will be, so rate per unit 135,910.36 divided by 10. So rate per unit will be 1359 divided by 10, right? 0.036 per meter cube for the column work. So this is the rate per unit for the column work. So beam part, you do same calculation will come. Okay, if you want to, you can do beam, or just have an eye on how to do when it comes in your exam, right? So in this class I have completed 3 type of questions. Okay, so I'll take one more question, that is about the brickwork. If brickwork comes, what we have to do? Okay, wait, brickwork. So when we deal with the brickwork, we have to know some standard size. So what is the standard size of the brick? Standard size, that is 19 centimeter into 9 centimeter into 9 centimeter. Okay, this is the standard size of the brick. But this is a standard size of brick with mortar. So we are using cement for connections, right? Connection between the brick with mortar, its value will be 20 centimeter into 10 into 10. So 20 centimeter to 10 centimeter to 10 centimeter. So on this the problem will be asked. So the first problem will be, so I'll take first problem, that is calculation of materials required for brickwork. Okay, we'll calculate. I'll write the question and I'll let you know. So calculation of materials required for a brickwork of wall of size 1.5 brick thick. Okay, so we have to find the rate per unit, or the here we have to find the materials required for 1.5 brick thick. Okay, before we have to make some necessary calculation here. So we are taking a wall of, take a wall of 1.5 brick thick, correct? Now, so wall thickness, when we come to wall thickness, so wall thickness should be, so how much, 1.5 brick thick means how much will be the wall thickness? So it will be 30 centimeter, right? Okay, because see a standard size 1999, so 20 will become, so 20 plus another half 10, 10 plus 20 plus 10, it will be 30 centimeter. So it will be 0.3 meter. So 1.5 brick thick means it will be 30 centimeter. So 20 plus 10 plus 10. So if this is a brick, okay, if this is a brick, so this is 20 centimeter, another half means another plus 10, another half brickwork. So like this 30 centimeter. Okay, so length of the wall, length of wall is, will take as 20 meter. It is given in the question. Okay, given 20 meter. Height of the wall, height of wall is 5 meter. Okay, what is given? Wall thickness we found out. Length of the wall is given, that is 20 meter, and height of the wall is 5 meter. Then how we can find normal volume? How much volume? So see here, normal, this is the procedure to do the brickwork, to calculate the brickwork material. So that is, length is 20 meter wall, height is 5 meter, then thickness is 0.3. So what we are trying to calculate, we are trying to calculate the volume, that is 30 meter cube. Okay, take a wall of 1.5 brick thick, they have given it. So wall thickness is 30 centimeter. So length of the wall I took as 20 meter, height of the wall I took as 5 meter. So normal volume, however you take 20, if you consider length as 20, height is 5. If you consider 30 meter, no problem, 30 you take, height of the wall you take 3 meter. So 30 into 3 into 0.3. But what we have to do here, we have intention is to find the whatever volume we need to carry out. Okay, in the next procedure of our solution. Okay, so I'll go to the next page. So we got the volume, right? So here normally the mortar joint will be less than 1 centimeter, but taking, so here taking 1 centimeter as the mortar joint, I am taking 1 centimeter as mortar joint. If I take 1 centimeter as mortar joint, what will be the volume? Now the actual volume, that is equal to 20 is the length of the wall into 5 height of the wall into what I have taken, that is the width is 0.3, right? Or I have taken 30 centimeter as the wall. So when his mortar joint is taking 1 centimeter, then I'll subtract 1 centimeter from this, then I'll get 29 centimeter as the width, right? So that 29 will take here, that is 0.29. So I'll get 29 meter cube of work. Earlier I have got 30 meter cube of work, but due to the mortar joint I subtract 1 centimeter, from the 30 centimeter, so that after calculation I am getting the actual volume as 29 meter cube. Mortar joint ಏನು ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ತೆಗಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್, ಸರಿನಾ? ಸೊ ದ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 29 ಮೀಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್. ನಾವು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ? ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ bricks of what is the size I told you? 20 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. This is including what? Including the mortar joint, including mortar joint. That is 29 is the volume which we need to work out the material for. So I'll take the standard size of the brick, one brick, so that I can get how many bricks I need. So 0.2 into 0.1 into 0.1, that will be 14,500. What is this 14,500? Numbers. Okay, number of standard bricks of 20 centimeter 10 into 10 centimeter, I need 14,500 numbers. Now I got to know how much numbers of bricks I needed. Now number of bricks per meter cube. 1 meter cube ಗೆ ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು? ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ meter cube, that is 14,500 divided by what is I had assumed, that is 30 meter cube, right? So I'll just take it and I'll get 483 numbers. So for 1 meter cube I'll get 483 numbers, that is 14,500. Okay, if you divide by 29 you will get direct 500 number, but so whatever I'll take somewhat extra. Okay, so that if I get 483 numbers also, see here I'll consider, because wastage will be there, by considering 5% wastage. Okay, 5% wastage or breaking or transportation etc., that is, it is wasted. Now the number of bricks per meter cube I'll take as a whole number, that is 500 numbers. So if anyone asks you how much brick will be required for 1 meter cube of work, then you can tell that we need 500 number of bricks to cover 1 meter cube of brickwork. So take here a note. Notice that for 10 meter cube of work, for 10 meter cube of brickwork, we need according to this calculation approximately, tell me, for 1 meter cube I got 500, for 10 meter cube I need 5,000 numbers of bricks are required. Okay, for 10 meter cube of work we need 5,000 number of bricks. Okay, now I'll come to the actual problem, that is mortar calculation. So got it? No, for 10 meter cube of brickwork I need 5,000 number of bricks are required. Now I'll come to the mortar requirement. So we have to carry this mortar requirement also. So I'll let you know so I am going in detail to understand perfectly. So mortar requirement is equal to total volume of the bricks, that is total volume of brickwork. Okay, total volume of brickwork subtracting what? Net volume of bricks. Okay, this is total volume of bricks, not this work. Okay, so model requirement is total number of bricks minus net volume of bricks, and also what is the total volume of bricks? The actual volume, right? So you should not confuse. This is what the actual volume minus net volume means. This is prepared at the factory. How much volume is that? That is net volume of brick. So actual volume what we got here is 29 meter cube, right? So I'll take 29 meter cube actual volume. So net volume will be, what is the standard size of the brick? 0.19 into 0.09 into 0.09 into 14,500. So we calculated the number of bricks per meter cube, number of standard bricks, right? What we got? 14,500 is the C. We calculated the number of standard bricks. We want this number, okay, with the net volume, right? So net volume of the brick. So what I'll get? 29 minus 22.32. It will fetch me 6.68 meter cube of mortar requirement we need for the brickwork. Okay, so this is the mortar requirement for which is used for joint. We in the brick construction we use the mortar, no, which is required in this joint. What about the frog? So we have frog, right? In the bricks we will have the frog. So it has different importance of the frog, but here we have frog filling in the bricks. For that also we have to take the some quantity before only. So okay, now for the use of cut bricks, okay, frog filling, and also for the use of cut bricks, if we break the brick and we are using like that, and for bonding, okay, and for uniform joints, wastage, etc. Okay, I'll take that is a frog filling only. 15% extra mortar, okay, I'll take 15% extra mortar for the one which is now. So now what will be the volume? So volume of mortar will be 15 by 100 into your mortar requirement is 6.68 plus 6.68, so 7.68 meter cube. ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ನಮಗೆ ಮೋಟರ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಮೋಟರ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಇಷ್ಟು ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸನ್ನು ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೋಟರ್ ಬೇಕು? 6.68 ಮೀಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ? ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಫ್ರಾಗ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಫ್ರಾಗ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಟ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಶೇಪ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ the mortar will go, the mix will go. So that's why I'll take that 15% extra mortar for the volume of the mortar requirement, so that it is balanced. Okay, the mortar will be balanced and it should not get shortened, or it it should not get shortage of the quantity. We should not get the shortage of the quantity. So volume of the mortar is 7.68 meter cube. So for floor filling, now we will calculate the, so we found out the number of bricks, mortar requirement we calculated. Now we'll calculated the actual material, that is dry material requirement. So dry material requirement. So dry material requirement, here I'll directly take, you know the reasons, we would have taken 50%, but here for the bricks I'll take 25% extra. Okay, that is because of dry volume. ಹಳೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಥರ, that is 25 divided by 100 into ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ ಬಂದಿರೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗೆ 7.68, 25% of 7.68 plus 7.68, it will fetch me around 9.61 meter cube. So this is the dry material requirement, 9.61 meter cube. Now for 10 meter cube of brickwork, so if you understand this it will be very helpful. So you write 1 to twice time so that you will get understand. For 10 meter cube of brickwork, dry volume of mortar, okay, for 10 meter cube of brickwork dry volume of mortar is, ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇನು ಕ್ವಶನು, 10 ಮೀಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ವರ್ಕು ನಾವು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ಮತ್ತು 1.5 ಥಿಕ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ವಾಲಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಬೇಕಿತ್ತಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಕನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋಂಥ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರೈ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್, ಅದನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಈಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 9.61 ರೈಟ್, 9.61. okay, this is the dry material 9.61 into 10 meter cube, which we assumed divided by 30 meter cube. Why 30 meter cube? We have calculated the normal volume, that is normal volume of the wall is 30. So this 10 meter cube we assumed. So what the dry volume we get, 9.61. So material required ಅಥವಾ mortar required for 10 meter cube of work is equal to 3.2 meter cube. okay, 3.2 meter cube is the mortar required for the calculation of brickwork. So I'll summarize you again once again. See here what they have asked, calculation of materials required for brickwork of wall size 1.5 brick thick. okay, so ನಾವು ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ ವಾಲ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ 1.5 brick thick ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ 1.5 brick thick ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 30 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವಾಲ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ 20 ಮೀಟರ್, ಹೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವಾಲ್ ಇಸ್ 5 ಮೀಟರ್. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ನಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮಿಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ 30 ಮೀಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್. ಓಕೆ, 30 ಮೀಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ವಾಲ್ದಾಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಆ 30 ಮೀಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮಿಗೆ, ಓಕೆ, 30 meter cube volume, but it is including with the mortar joint. So normally mortar joint will be 1 centimeter ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡು, so the actual volume, so 20 is the length, 5 is the height of the wall, 0.29. ಅಲ್ಲೇನು 30 ಅಂತ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಕಳಿತೀವಿ, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ, ನಮಗೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರೈ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ 29 ಮೀಟರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ the number of standard bricks of 20 centimeter 10 into 10 centimeter, this is including mortar joint for a dry volume. Here it is without the mortar actual volume. So 29 divided by this size, I'll get 14,500 numbers. For this volume I need 14,500 numbers of brick, right? Now number of bricks per meter cube. So this is difference per meter cube how many we require, that is 14,500 divided by the normal volume which we calculated in the previous page, that is 483 numbers. So including the wastage and all, I'll take a lump sum of number of bricks required is 500 numbers. So if 1 meter ಗೆ 500 ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 10 meter cube ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು, 5000 ಬೇಕು, 5000 numbers of bricks ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 10 meter cube ಗೆ 5000 numbers of bricks ಬೇಕಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ನಾವು ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಟೋಟಲ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ನೆಟ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್. So total volume is nothing but the actual volume, that is 29 meter cube. So net volume of bricks is, so this is what the size of the brick. So it is the brick without mortar, number of bricks without including mortar ಕಂಡಿಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲೆ 14,500 ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಡಿಡಿಯುವಾಗ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, mortar joint ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ವಾಲಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನೆಟ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ 14,500. So we will get 6.68 meter cube for mortar requirement. So 6.68 ಸಿಕ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಫ್ರಾಗ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಫ್ರಾಗ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ವೇಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು 15% ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ತೊಗೋತೀವಿ. ಸೊ 15% ಆಫ್ 6.68 ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರಾಗ 7.68 meter cube ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ mortar ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್. ನಾವು ಫಾರ್ ವೆಟ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಡ್ರೈ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಏನಾದರೂ ವೆಟ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜನ್ನ ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಹಳೆದೆಲ್ಲ 50% ತೊಗೋತಿದ್ವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 25% ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ತೊಗೋತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಡ್ರೈ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 25% ಆಫ್ 7.68 ವಿಚ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟೆಡ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಪೇಜ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ 9.61 meter cube. So for 10 meter cube of brickwork, dry volume of mortar, we want dry volume, we will not get mixed volume in the shop, we want dry volume only. So dry volume is equal to 9.61 into, for 10 meter cube we want, divided by, for the what is the volume, the actual volume, it is 30. So when we multiply and divide by 10 by 30, this is what, this is assumed 10 meter cube is assumed, 10 meter cube assumed, this is actual volume. Okay, when I multiply this with 9.61, I'll get the mortar required for 10 meter cube of work, that is 3.2 meter cube. Okay, for so mortar required will be 3.2 meter cube. So that's it. Thank you.